What's good, ladies and gentlemen? How are you all doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. So we're here today with Hibike, Euphonium episode number 2, reaction. Last episode, I actually have the names written down here. Last episode, we got introduced to a bunch of characters. Obviously, the most memorable, in my opinion, being Sapphire. Because of the name. I mean, it's easy name. But we're going to introduce to the, I'm assuming I can say squad, or should I say, the quad, the 4 main characters, 5 really, with Omae mo Kumiko. That's not quite how you say it. Omae Kumiko, who's playing the Euphonium, Sapphire, who's playing the contrabass, Kazuki, who's playing it. Who's trying to learn a tuba. You know, she was going through the episode trying to do the. Which have some tissues, but we basically went through that. And obviously at the end we saw Kumiko talking to Reina, and then obviously it cut off. She obviously having a previous history with Reina. You know, Reina being the one that was upset when they were children, when they got what was called dummy gold. Basically meaning that they didn't actually progress in the competition. And that's basically where we left off. Like now they're all joining the orchestra. They're all gonna hop in. They're all gonna have fun. Hopefully it's all jolly. Hopefully it's all fun. Maybe I think there might be some pushback from Reina at first, but I think by the end of this episode 2, Kumiko will have won her over. That is my speculation right here. I know it's a very simple speculation, but it is a speculation nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen. So, Hibike Euphonium, episode 2. Let us hop right in. Oh, before we start, as always, you can get early access as well as full length on patreon.com. I know I was told I never ever advertise it enough, and I almost always forget. That's why. So yeah. But anyway, let's hop right in with episode 2. I always wanted to be part of an orchestra, but by the time I learned music, it was too late. And obviously, I learned the piano, so it was just primarily a solo instrument unless you're doing duet. And I'm not that good at the piano. Actually, after watching the first episode, I was like, damn, I really want to go back into the piano. So it's actually right there. I brought it down here instead of leaving it upstairs. And I've been just learning a little bit here and there. Trying to learn Hyrule theme from Zelda. From Breath of the Wild, I should probably specify. Dreams on his day. Let us go into the show. Episode 2. Reina. She's imagining how she's gonna talk. Yeah, no, it's never gonna be that simple. It's not gonna be that simple. Hey, it's you. Ah, come on, don't ignore her. That's just... That was the cliffhanger, damn it. That was the cliffhanger. Do you not recognize it? Damn it. Damn it. Nice to meet you, Euphonium. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's not really an apology. It's more about clearing the misunderstanding. I was born to play. Calm down, calm down, dude. She's gonna go with the youth. That's why the episode titled that. Okay then. Ask her. Just That'd be me, basically, like the jolly one.
初心者もいると思うので、まずは楽器の説明をしていきます。今このパートは5人いて仲もいい。
We're all good friends.
ぜひ皆さん希望して
Time to ruin it. Time to join and ruin it. There's only one though, right? One drummer at most.
では次、低音パートリーダー兼副部長の
田中飛鳥。
楽器は UFO。
Oh, the youth.
UFO やってたことは秘密。
That's gonna slip. That's gonna slip.
その方が他の楽器に移りやすいでしょ。リスで。ストップ。
No one needs that history. No one needs that history. He's got it all written down.
まだお触りだよ。おお、もしかしてコンバス経験者。はい、聖女でやってました。聖女ってあの聖女？やった。
Nice.
聖女ってすごいの？うん。お嬢様学
For the
校
wealthy.
で吹奏楽の強豪だよ。
Ooh.
やってくれる？
Mr.
その言葉
Sapphire.
を待ってました。
Mr. Sapphire.
言った。ということで、この子は私がもらったから。
Mine.
本当は希望を取ってからだけど、まあいいわよね。
Mine.
から君は
Just taking ownership. You now belong to Asuka. Two names I can remember. Sapphire and Asuka. There we go.
まだ一人も希望者来てないんだけど。
Don't be forced into it.
うちのパート、サファイアちゃん以外。
Don't be forced into it. You're repeating yourself now.
低音パート。うちのパート、サファイアちゃん。
Repeating yourself.
なんで3回も言うんですか？
Guilt tripping you.
鈍いのかにゃ？
Guilt tripping you.
私は勧誘しているのだよ。私、UFO とかやっ
Never played it before.
あ、そうですね。やっぱり希望する楽器になるのが一番だと思います。
The fakest wink ever.
そのリードっていうパートが総合金属の部分は
Yeah, of
こ
course.
れでいいですか？
Brilliant. You're in.
高坂さん上手ね。なんです。なんと。中学の時はテニスやってたそうです。
That's so different, eh?
頑張って。
Yeah, that's why I couldn't play like that. It's the breathing and the silent breathing. I couldn't do it. Like doing the silent breathing is the part that I couldn't do.
くれる。それって素敵じゃない？これが
Ah,
もちろん。さあ、ここにある楽器たちにそれを指してみて。
guilt tripping them. You're not Cinderella. Yeah, that's not what's happening here.
それが運命の相手だよ。その名は
Two-backer. You can't escape. Oh, well, she just did. Okay. She escaped rather easily.
中一くん？はい。久しぶり。
Another one. The whole squad is here, I guess. The whole squad is here. Oh, my days. I'm gonna forget these names so quickly.
二人ともこの高校だったんだ。
ご無沙汰です。
何？葵知ってるの？
Don't say that.
大前久美子ちゃん。
That they played the youth. Don't say she played the youth.
近所に住んでて、小学校の頃よく遊んでいたの。
Don't say she played the youth.
おお、低音に欲しいよね。小学校の頃から UFO だもんね、久美子ちゃん。あ、
Now there's no escape. Now there is truly no escape.
でも特にこだわりがあるわけじゃないよ。
You can't go back, man.
私塾あるからここで。
Cram school. Look how busy.
また明日。
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
はじめまして。
Taki.
顧問の滝です。
Taki.
よろしく。
Easy enough to remember, I think. Taki. 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 Taki.
そう？
Already lusting over someone.
22名です。
Already. It's barely
使って
begun.
いた楽器も埋まりますね。決めてください。私はそれに従います。
決めるっていうのは？
そのままの意味ですよ。皆さんが全国を目指したいと決めたら練習も厳しくなります。
Okay.
反対に楽しい思い出を作るだ
It'll
け
be
で
more
十
fun
分とい
and
うなら
relaxed.
ハードな練習は必要ありません。
That sounds like a.
私自身は
Yeah,
どち
he
らで
sounds
も
like
い
a
いと
very
考
good
えて
teacher,
いますの
actually.
で
Very
自分た
chilled,
ちの意思で決めて
relaxed,
ください。
adaptable.
私たちで決めるんですか？思います。まず一等し
We know what Reina's gonna do, don't we?
全国大会出場を今年の目標にしたいと
I
いう
want to win nationals, not just compete. Win it.
どう
In it to win it.
しよ
Of course, I knew Reina. Put your hand up.
では次に全国まで目指さなくてもいいと思う人。
That's the worst part when everyone starts looking around. When everyone starts looking around, it's like, who is that one person? I do that all the time, though.
多数決の結果、全国大会を目標に活動していくことに
Democracy,
な
eh?
ります。
Just the rule of... It's just the majority tyranny.
いるのかなって。
Spot on.
質問のせいにしてんのよ。
Spot on.
みどりちゃんの言う通りだよ。大阪さんが怖かっただけ。
That's why you need to get to Uber it with her. Talk to her.
引きずってるな。
Exactly.
それも
So talk it out. I know it's a foreign concept
私悪く
that
ないって言いたい。
anything in so many shows could be solved if people just talked it out. But they don't.
おいちゃんは手を挙げたの？全国行くか聞かれた時に。そうね。アリバイ作りかな。アリバイ？
If we don't do...
私そろそろ行くね。
Is it because she knows they're not good enough, or is it because she wants to? Well, not wants
久美
to.
子ちゃんも気をつけた方がいいよ。
It's gonna quit.
3年なんてあっという間だから。
I feel like it's almost like either she wants like an excuse when you don't make it, or it's more the case of she might have to quit it soon because, you know, achieving these kind of goals would require a lot more time that she doesn't have. As we all saw, she's going to cram school and whatnot. Are they gonna end it the same way they ended it with episode 1?
高校も UFO だね。そうだよ。そっか。
Can we talk about? That's it. That's all. That's it.
なぜか。
It's enough. That's enough, I guess.
次の曲が始ま
Now
る
the
ので
next
す。
piece begins. You know what I like there? You know what I like, right? We ended off episode 1 with like the premise of them talking, which didn't quite happen, granted, but at least that's been resolved now. That's been resolved now, so that's good. I think what else I'm gonna do from here on out while I'm listening to the ending is like introduce all the characters one by one, like Taki, like Aoi, you know, introduce them like, you know, every episode introduce someone else, maybe not. Luckily, there is no preview. Nice. So anyway, as I was saying, right? What I really like is that like the first episode, the problem at hand was how does she get over Reina? And she pretty much did that, you know, by the end of this episode. So that was resolved. Not fully, but it was resolved in a way. It was like, yeah, you know what? They're both over it. It happened. So what? You know, let's move on. Let's move forward here. So that's good. Also, obviously, we got introduced to Taki. I feel like this episode, it was mainly like introduction. That's really what it was, which is understandable. It's episode 2. Legend. Okay, so which is understandable because it's episode 2. So it's understandable that like it was mainly an introduction episode. You know, us getting to learn more about Asuka, us getting to learn about Reina, us getting to learn about Taki, everyone picking their instrument, and then everyone picking a goal for the year. Now, it would have been fun if like somebody stood up and, or somebody would have, you know, put their hands up and said, actually, I don't just want to go to nationals, I want to win nationals. Yeah, I would have resonated a lot with that person, to be totally honest, if somebody actually were to do that, but nobody did, which is fine. In terms of the instrument, I mean, they pretty much picked up, you know, what we saw in the opening and the ending, so that came to no surprise. Granted, I probably shouldn't have watched the opening and the ending, and it would have been a big surprise, but I guess by the title of episode 2, you know, well, here comes the youth, or Back to the Youth, or whatever was the title for this episode, it's pretty obvious that she's going to get the youth. So that was that. I feel like there's not that much to talk about this episode, though, primarily because it was like just introducing the characters, and I feel like Aoi, you know, she's either going to quit, because like they made a mention of it. It could just be anything, honestly. It could just be, yeah, let's just mention it, whatever. Just like a throwaway line, I guess. But like they mentioned that, you know, she had to go to cram school. To me, that immediately that said, okay, she has to study quite a lot. Maybe not have as much time for music. So like that's why she picked, like, just for fun, because at the end of the day, you know, she can't dedicate that much time to the orchestra, the ensemble, and thus, you know, thus she had to make a choice. Then at the end she obviously said alibi, that's just my alibi. It could be that, what I just said, or it could be that, like, she just thinks that they're not good enough and there is no, you know, that way she'll be right, quote unquote. Yeah, or it could be that. It could be well, it could be both, honestly. It could be either or it could be both. Regardless though, ladies and gentlemen, overall I did enjoy this episode quite a lot as well. I think it's just the musical setting. But also it being focused so much on the characters themselves. I know it's getting to know more and more characters, like Shuichi, I think that's his name, right? He was just there for like a very brief second, but regardless, you know, he was still there. It was fun seeing her trying to like avoid Asuka and trying to avoid the youth. It almost worked until I arrived, like, hey, are you still gonna play the youth? Like, they couldn't just shut up for 5 seconds, but no, she couldn't. But yeah, that was episode 2, ladies and gentlemen. I will be seeing you all in the next one, everybody. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day.